Hello and welcome to Gena Moon. This is your weekly tarot reading. Without further ado, let's go ahead and jump right into your dominant energy. Okay, so let's see. You are starting with the dominant energy of the drumroll. You have here the number 7, and it says here, stand your ground. Okay, so, this is kind of like a representation in the Rider-Waite Tarot of the 7 of Wands, but this one has a little bit of a different meaning. As you can see in this image, okay, there is a man there who is standing his ground, right? And the number 7 is above. So the number 7 represents protection, right? It's a very highly spiritual number, and so it's telling you whatever it is that you are going through at this moment, at this time, you are being divinely protected. No matter what you do, no matter what you say, as long as you align with your truth, okay, and you stand up for your truth, for what you believe in, you will be protected the whole way. Right? And so here with stand your ground, as you can see, that man, he kind of reminds me of Hercules in a sense, right? It's almost as if there's something here that is telling you, don't give up, don't give in, do not lower your standards, because there's going to be challenges here. There's going to be some kind of energy of pressure, right? The pressure is on, it's going to be on. There will be people, or perhaps right now you are already experiencing this energy. There are people around you who are disagreeing with you, who may not see eye to eye. There will be people around you, or energies, or a situation here that is kind of like opposing your views, opposing what it is that you desire, what you want, right? So there's this energy here where you are being tested. You are being tested right now to see if you stand your ground, right? Like, this is, reminding yourself, basically, don't become a doormat. Don't fall for what you don't want. Don't give in to the pressure, in a sense, right? Don't give in to the pressure. Yes, there will be people around you who may not agree with what you are saying, with what you want, with what you are doing, but this is telling you, keep moving forward in that direction of your own truth, no matter who disagrees, no matter, right, who comes across your way, because there will be challenges, blockages, people trying to, block your path ahead, okay? And so there's that energy there of standing firm in your conviction, right? Standing your ground in what you believe in, your own truth, okay? Your own divinity. Now, if you see the number 7, again, it is a highly spiritual number. So this is kind of like reminding you, don't fear, right? Don't fear. It might seem scary to disagree with somebody, to, right, perhaps to confront a person, confront a situation, but you're being protected the whole way. Just stay true to yourself. You could be seeing the number 777, 707, or just the number 7, okay? And so again, that is a reminder that you are being spiritually guided, protected the whole way through. So there's nothing here to worry about. Just remember, stand your ground. There will be also situations here where you're going to have to draw the line, right? Draw the line and say, you know what? You don't cross this line. Enough is enough. Okay? That's for some of you. And this is also some kind of an energy representing strength and courage, right? So let's go ahead and put that one on the side. And now we're going to jump into the tarot. And I will be using the Rider-Waite Tarot. I will be taking a look at your past, present, and future positions. Also, who and what is coming towards you. I will be taking a look at what is in your opportunity, as well as what is in your challenge position and how to overcome that challenge. All right, let me know in the comments below how this is all resonating for you. Okay, and also if you are enjoying these readings, because I did mention to you, and for those of you guys who have already heard this message, okay, keep in mind that there are new people viewing the channel, so I do also have to let them know to comment down below, because YouTube has been messing with the algorithm, okay? I've been hearing from a lot of people that YouTube has unsubscribed a lot of people from my channel that believe that they were subscribed. So if you think that you are subscribed, just a quick reminder there to check, double check to see if YouTube has unsubscribed you without your knowledge. And of course, if you are enjoying these readings, resubscribe, turn on that notification bell, and also comment down below, because I had been feeling very discouraged these past few days, since I had been seeing a significant drop in views. And I did, deliver a message to you guys. Again, for those of you guys who have already heard my message, okay, I'm just letting the newcomers know that I was considering going onto a different platform, right? And so since I announced that, I did get a lot of positive feedback in the comments below, letting me know that you do enjoy these readings, okay, liking the video, subscribing to the channel, giving it a thumbs up. All that helps not only me, but the algorithm, because what YouTube is now doing is they have completely changed the entire algorithm to where they now hide my videos. They hide my videos from you, okay, even subscribers. They hide my videos from newcomers, okay. So that, all has to do with the fact that very little people were being notified of the videos being posted, and they thought they were subscribed. YouTube had unsubscribed them. So I encourage you guys, if you are enjoying my reading, support me, support my channel, okay? Because again, you guys are encouraging me. Again, once you post down in the comments below, letting me know if you like these readings, how they resonate with you, right? What's going on in your situation, and even just a simple emoji will do, okay? That's very supportive to me, the channel, okay? And remember, I am very humble in the knowledge that this is about all of us. It's not just about me getting views. It's not just about me doing readings for you. It's about all of us. So again, liking the video, commenting down below, giving it a thumbs up, and subscribing to the channel, hitting that notification bell as well, so that you make sure that you are still subscribed. So again, thank you all so much. And I'm sorry to take away some time from the reading, but now let's go ahead and dive in. Okay. Now I do see a few energies here. You could possibly be dealing with the sign of, I see Leo. I also see the sign of Virgo, could also be the sign of Aries, Pisces. I see double Leo, I see double Aries, one Pisces. Like I said, Virgo doesn't have to be, could be any other energy. But here at the bottom of the deck, you do have here the Eight of Wands, right? And so with the Eight of Wands being here, there is some kind of energy of delays. A lot of you guys may be experiencing delays, right? It's kind of like, that energy of pushing a cart uphill is how I'm seeing this, right? You're pushing a cart up the hill. And when you're pushing a cart up the hill, you don't really need brakes, because you become that cart's brakes, right? You kind of like are holding it up while you're going up. But then once you get to the very top of the hill, the mountain, you can go down smoothly, right? Now you don't need to push the cart up, but now what you need to be aware of is who is going to stop the cart once it rolls down the hill, right? So this is telling you that right now you might be feeling like you're going up a hill, and you're feeling like you're having to push, right? There's challenges, there's obstacles, there's the wind, right, kind of pushing you down, and you're like having to push the cart back up. And so that's what I'm talking about here with this stand your ground energy, which is similar to the Seven of Wands. You kind of are feeling right now like you're being challenged, right? Like you're pushing that cart up the hill, and right now it might be really heavy, but you can't give up. You can't give up, because what are you going to do? Just sit there in the middle of the hill, right? In the middle of nowhere? No, you have to, keep pushing that cart until you get to the very top. And what this is saying now, the Eight of Wands, is that you're almost there. You're almost to the very top. Whatever delays have been created in your life, whatever it is that you're like, oh my God, when is this finally going to be over? Why is it one thing after another, right? I feel like I figure out one thing and then another thing comes up again, and then one thing is resolved and another problem comes up again. Don't worry, because soon you're going to be feeling like you're rolling down the hill, right? It's going to be like you're just, hopping into that cart, and you're just kind of like having fun, a smooth sailing ride downhill, right? But the downhill, is more so of kind of like you being able to take a deep breath, okay? Take a deep breath and relax, because things are going to start moving forward, is what this Eight of Wands is telling you. And it's already coming, but you have to keep pushing, right? You have to keep kind of standing firm in your conviction, not giving up until you get to the very top. Soon, whatever has been delaying, okay, is going to start moving forward. The lines of communication are going to start opening up. There's going to be plans to take action, plans for travel, people that you've been waiting on, right? Replies or information that you're waiting on to come to you. It's finally going to come in. So again, this is just the kind of like the last bit, right? Where you just keep giving it that extra push, okay? Now, let me know in the comments below what this is all pertaining to, how this is all resonating with you and to your situation, okay? And also, remember, keep in mind that this is a general reading, so it could be, excuse me, regarding, excuse me, I've been doing readings for a lot of signs, so it could be regarding your love life, it could be your career, it could be your professional life, family members, friends, co-workers, bosses, lovers, you know, whatever area of your life. Because since I'm going into different positions, you could say, for example, oh, well, in this area of my life, you know, that's happening in my love life. Oh, in this other area of my life, that's happening in my career. In this other area, that's happening with my family. In this other one, that's happening, you know, in my personal life. Or it could just be one entire reading related to one or two or whatever specific areas of your life, but you take it as it resonates. Remember, it's a general reading, so take whatever resonates and leave what doesn't, okay? Now, it could also be you towards somebody or somebody here towards you. So if the energies fit more the other person, you're like, oh no, that's not my energy, that's their energy, then go ahead and feel free to switch the roles, okay? Now, let's go ahead and tune in first to your challenge position. So in your challenge position, you have here the Strength, the Seven of Pentacles, as well as the Sun. So right now in your challenge position, I do see that, again, you feel like you're not strong enough. You're like, oh my God, how much longer do I have to keep pushing? For how much longer do I have to keep trying, right? I've already tried enough, and then there's one thing, and then there's another. Again, you have to stay strong. This is telling you, it's a reminder, spiritual strength. Tap into your spiritual strength, because it's just that last push that you need to give this situation. Again, whether this is related to your love life, family, career, finances, friends, loved ones, you know, family, co-workers, bosses, whoever, whatever area of your life this is. Let me know in the comments below what area of your life this is all pertaining to. But I do see here that there is some kind of an energy, like I said, where you might be feeling drained. You might be feeling like you don't have it in you to give it that extra push. Tap in, right? Because I do see here that a lot of you are feeling like, you know, you've already done the work. You're like, my God, I keep putting in the work, I keep putting in the effort, and nothing is happening. See, like this man here, he's just looking at the floor, looking at the ground. He's like waiting for that seed to sprout, and he's like, when is this gonna sprout? I've been watering it, I've been taking care of it, I've been, you know, letting it, you know, be out in the sunshine, and it's not growing. Why is nothing happening? Where is the money? Where is the love? Where is the attention? Where is the message, right? Where is that opportunity? Okay. And I do see that it's making you feel a little bit sad, a little bit gloomy. You might feel a little bit unmotivated, you know, uninspired. The fact that this is never going to happen is what you might be thinking. But again, this is all requiring you to stand firm in your conviction and not give up. Do not give up and do not give in. Give it that extra push. For some of you, you are dealing with a person who you have been putting in a lot of work in, a lot of effort in, whether this is a career-related matter, business, family, friend, loved ones, you know, whatever area of your life. And right now, I do see that you're not seeing this person either appreciate you, or you're not seeing, you know, a balance, right? There's like an imbalance here. I'm also seeing that for some of you guys, you are very different to someone, or you are very different to your environment. It could be that you and an idea, or you and an environment are very different to one another, or you and a person. Because as you can see here in this image, there is a woman who is a human, and then there is a lion who is a wild animal, right? And so it's kind of like that woman, okay, goes into the lion's territory, right? And that lion, of course, he feels threatened, right? And so you might be dealing with a person who might be feeling a little bit threatened by your energy, okay? But the way around it is to not react, or not feel fearful, or not feel also defensive, because that's not going to create the solution. What's going to create the solution for you is if you tune into that person's energy and instead use gentle strength. Gentle strength will definitely allow for you and this personality type to get along better, or for you to get the result that you want. Okay, again, just remember that gentle strength will lead the way forward. Let me know in the comments below what this is all about. Who is it that you're dealing with? Of course, this could be vice versa. Either you're the other one and they're, the gentle strength, but I see it the other way. Okay, but again, let me know in the comments below. Is this your love life, career? Is this happening in your professional life with your family members, friends? What is this all related to? Okay, now in the recent past, you have here the King of Wands, the High Priestess, and the Emperor. So I see here that in the recent past, there was some kind of an energy here where you and another person were both kind of like not on talking terms. You weren't speaking to them, they weren't speaking to you. I do see here that you were in the energy where you were trying to feel them out. Okay, the reason why you weren't really opening up to this person or saying much to them, it was because you were trying to get a feel for them. I see here that in the recent past, there was some kind of an energy of a very masculine type of energy. Okay, I feel that for some, you were dealing with a masculine energy. For others, you were that masculine energy. Okay, but there was some kind of an energy there of, you guys not really agreeing. You wanted things your way, they wanted things their way, and there was some kind of silence, some kind of disagreement, okay, that kind of thing. It wasn't really overt, it wasn't really like direct, like it wasn't like you guys got into a fight or anything. It was more so like quiet, like you could feel that there was a little bit of tension. Okay, so I do see here that there was some kind of an energy where again, one person was in their very masculine energy and you might have been just more so in your neutral energy. I feel like you were more neutral in this. Let me know in the comments below what this was all about. We're going to also get clarifications. Okay, now this could have been in your love life, in your career, in your family relationships, okay, friendships, whatever this is. Let me know in which area. Now in your present energies, you have here the Fool, the Six of Pentacles, as well as the Ten of Swords. So right now I do see that there is some kind of a brand new beginning. Whether you already know about this brand new beginning, you're already heading into a new direction, or it's already coming towards you right now, starting now basically. I see here that also the reason why you're jumping into this brand new beginning, or you want to just kind of a brand new start, is because there's some kind of a painful ending. Okay, either you're finally putting something to an end because again, you feel breadcrumbed. A lot of you guys feel breadcrumbed. Of course, this could be vice versa, but it's sort of like, that energy where you're dealing with a personality type or a person who is a little bit naive. This person might be very immature. They might make promises, they don't deliver on those promises, and you're feeling a little bit like you're giving too much to a person, to a situation, and you're kind of like tired of it, right? I see here that some of you guys are still going through some kind of a painful ending, or will soon, okay, either put something to an end, that kind of vibe, but there is definitely some kind of a ending. Okay, and this ending has to do with a reminder that this is kind of like, telling you that the worst is now behind you. Okay, the worst is now behind you once you put this to an end, because there's going to be a new door opening up for you. I see here that for some of you guys, if you've been needing help financially or emotionally, support, that kind of thing, the support is coming, right? But there's also an energy here reminding you to let go of that painful past. Okay, for others of you, either somebody's asking for your help and you keep helping this person, but this person might be very naive. There's this energy here where if you keep giving to somebody, you keep helping somebody, I do sense that this individual is kind of like not growing because you keep doing it for them. You keep helping them. Okay, we're going to see when we clarify. This could be happening in your career, love life, family, friendships, whatever this is. Let me know in the comments below which area of your life this is pertaining to. Now, in the near future, you have the Seven of Swords, also the Hermit, as well as the Eight of Cups. So Here in your near future, I see that there's some kind of a sneaky behavior. Okay, like I said, that energy of this person who is trying to get away with something, a person here who is either lying, not telling you the full truth, sneaky behavior, not wanting to take responsibility for their own actions, for the drama or the pain that they have created, that kind of vibe. And I'm also seeing here that you're going to be tired of it. I feel like in the near future, for some of you guys, if you're not making this decision now, you will in the future, okay? Because that sneaky behavior is still there. Somebody here who keeps lying, who's not being completely honest with you, they're creating some kind of sense of trust issues. But in the near future, I see here that you're finally going to isolate yourself. Either you're going to separate yourself from them, you're going to disconnect yourself from this person in order to find the deeper meaning, okay? In order to find the truth, in order to really, ask yourself those deeper questions about this person. Because I feel that right now it might be affecting you on an emotional level, but in the near future, it's no longer going to affect you on an emotional level, because you're going to have a deeper understanding of why this person is so immature, why this person has been lying, right? Instead of holding resentment, you're no longer going to hold resentment. You're no longer going to hold on to any negative energy, okay? Whether it's sadness, resentment, or that energy of regret, you're no longer going to hold on to anything negative, because you're going to isolate yourself, go into isolation and introspection, and you're going to find those deeper answers as to why this is all happening, right? And you're going to start making wiser decisions. For some of you guys, I do see here that, again, even though it's not going to be easy to disconnect from this person environment, whether it's a job that's very toxic, that has been promising you to give you a higher pay, but then they don't, whether it's a family member, a group of people, friends, it could be lovers, a loved one, right? I see here that you're still going to walk away in the near future. I see you finding it a little bit difficult to detach yourself from this personality type, person, career, job, environment, okay, family, whoever this is, whatever this is, but you're still going to say to yourself, you know what? Even though it's not easy, okay, I still know that I need to walk away for me, right? Because I need to look out for me. I've given this person enough. I've given this job enough. I've given this project enough. I've given this career enough, right? And you're finally going to find a way to start detaching yourself emotionally from it and start moving on, okay? I do see that happening. Now, let's go ahead and tune into who and what is coming towards you. So who and what is coming towards you is the Tower moment, right? The Tower moment is some kind of a shocking news, shocking revelation, and at first, you might say to yourself, oh gosh, how is this just happening all of a sudden? So don't get scared when it happens, because this is an opportunity. Remember, we're clarifying here what is coming towards you in your opportunity. So the fact that the Tower moment is here, it's saying something here needed to crumble. It needs to fall apart before something new can begin. At first, you're going to be a little bit confused, undecided as to what to do, which way to go, right? But remember, this woman here has a blindfold on. That means that blindfold, she can easily take off, because guess what? She's holding those two swords, which is the answer, right? Those two swords can easily cut through that blindfold of denial, right? And guess what? You're going to be free and you're going to be liberated. But to see the truth, it's going to be something shocking. You might be feeling like a little bit vulnerable, wanting to stay in your comfort zone, but you already are realizing that the comfort zone, because it's comfortable only because you're making excuses as to why it should be comfortable, when in reality, you know that it's not. You know that things are not okay. You know that you want improvement in the situation, whether it's a career, a job, family matter, love matter, friendship, right? A project that you're working on, whatever this is. And what the Tower moment is saying is that you have been ignoring red flags, the signals. And so now the universe is coming in to give you an opportunity by stepping in for you to make this decision. Because if you don't make the decision yourself, don't worry, the universe is going to step in and make it for you. But a lot of times when we let the universe make those decisions for us instead, it comes as a shock. It's like we have to quickly find ways to, go with these new changes, and it's not very nice, right? At first, it doesn't feel too good. because it's kind of like feeling like you're walking towards your chair. You know, you already know that your chair was there near your desk, and so you're walking towards your chair and you just kind of like sit down, and when you sit back down, guess what? The chair is gone. And what happens? You sit on the floor, right? You just kind of take a deep dive onto the floor, and it's kind of like a little bit, shocking. So it's going to feel a little bit that way, but I do see that that is a blessing in disguise, because who and what is coming towards you is what you needed. Maybe it's not what you wanted to happen, but it's what you needed to happen. Okay. This situation is going to clear itself out, because again, it's like somebody here had been sweeping the problem, the issue under the rug. Now, I do see here that a brand new person is going to come into your life, or you already know this person. It's a very loving person, a person here who has very positive intentions. This individual here is very wise, but they're also very intuitive. Okay. This individual here is also coming in to open up their heart to you, to make you feel loved, cared for, appreciated. If this is not love, then this is just, a career situation where you're going to get an offer from a person here who has your best interest at heart. Okay. It could also be some kind of an energy where you're going to start feeling more emotionally stable. You're going to be able to feel safe enough to open up your heart based on this new opportunity coming in. But remember, you either have to make that decision, cut off that blindfold of denial, or else the universe will make it for you. Either way, it's going to happen. Okay, now let's go ahead and jump into your clarifiers. So first, let's start clarifying your dominant energy, which is stand your ground and the Eight of Wands. So why stand your ground here along with the Eight of Wands? And so here you have the Five of Swords, the Four of Pentacles, as well as the Queen of Swords. And at the bottom here, you have the Two of Cups. So for some of you, this could be related to another person, right? Something here that is becoming a little bit challenging. There are delays. There are things that, you've been waiting on for this person to do, to finish, to get done. You're waiting on a message to come in, or you're like, why is this taking so long to grow, to happen, right? And a soulmate union, a soulmate connection here with the Two of Cups. Remember that soulmate unions and soulmate connections are not just related to romantic love. This soulmate union and soulmate connection can be a friend, it could be a family member, it could be a co-worker, an acquaintance, a partner, right? A business partner. It could be literally anyone. It could even be a pet, right? That's how open-minded you have to be when it comes to the Two of Cups. It could literally be any energy, right? But there's some kind of a soulmate union, soulmate connection with a person, with an individual, with a situation here that is becoming a little bit challenging, and it's asking for you to stand firm in your conviction, to stand your ground and not give in and not give up. You will be tested, but you can pass a test if you tap into your courage and your strength and you give it an extra push. Give it an extra push and you will get what you want. Because I do see here that there's some kind of an energy where disagreement is happening, right? The Five of Swords, okay? That is some kind of a disagreement. That means that you are dealing with a person, a group of people, or a personality type that is testing you. This person is trying to get away with something. They're trying to get their way and leave you without anything, right? For others of you guys, it's just that this person is very immature and they're just pushing your buttons to see what reaction they get from you. Don't react, okay? Yes, in this situation, be the bigger person, right? Be that bigger person, gentle strength. Practice gentle strength, because this is kind of like a child that you're dealing with, whether it's a group of people, a situation, a love, related matter, a person, a family member, whoever this is. It's kind of like a child throwing a tantrum, right? When a baby throws a tantrum, he just wants the parent's attention. He throws a toy and he throws a tantrum, and then the parents come running. Oh, what's going on? What's going on? What does the baby need, right? And then the baby's like happy again, right? So it's like a tantrum that this person is throwing because they are not mature enough to speak to you in a direct way or in a mature way to ask you for what they need. It's a personality type who doesn't know how to ask for what they want, what they need, and so they go about it in a sneaky kind of way, triggering you, lying to you, right, trying to push your buttons, that kind of thing. I do see here that, again, you're being tested. Don't give in. This person just wants you to react. And now these other energies are also, reminding you to close off your energy from this person or from people trying to get at you. Because see how the Four of Pentacles, he's very closed off. He's like holding tightly to that pentacle. This is telling you, hold tightly to your confidence, hold tightly to your spiritual strength, because people are going to try to shake you up, okay? Or this situation, it's just trying to shake you up, but don't allow it to, to make you feel like you're losing control of yourself. Right? So again, be more reserved with this person. Don't give them too much information about you. Don't react. Don't let them know how you're really feeling, because I see here that with the Queen of Swords, that's the energy that you need to embody, right? The Queen of Swords there. Anybody who comes across the Queen of Swords, the first thing that they're going to see is not her face. It's that huge sword in front of her. That means that this individual, okay, when they come in towards you, or a personality type or a group of people, or just an energy situation that you're dealing with, you have to stay, logical, practical, clear-minded, instead of letting your emotions take over you, because that's what they want, right? And so here with the Queen of Swords, it's just a reminder to really stand your ground, okay? Cut off all the BS. Okay, speak directly, speak logically, also use your intelligence, use your mind. This is a time here when you have to use your mind, okay, instead of your emotions and or your heart, because it's something here that is trying to shake you up. Okay, so stay grounded. Let's go ahead and now get some further clarification to see what this is all about. And let me know in the comments below, because this is getting very interesting, okay? What is this challenging situation? Who is trying to pressure you? Let me know in the comments below. Is this happening in your career, in your love life, in your family life? What area of your life is it? It could be any other. So patience. Somebody is testing your patience. Oh my gosh. This is literally like, I cannot make this up. So somebody here might be also, moving very slowly towards you. Like in this image, I'll show you in just a bit. It's like a snail, right? If you see how slowly a snail moves, imagine a snail crossing the street, and imagine cars, right? And you having to stop for a snail, wait for it to cross the street. Oh my gosh. I mean, if there is one test of patience, I think that would be one, right? And so I feel like this person is just trying to test your patience, okay? Or this group of people, or it could be an environment or a situation. It could be anything, right? It could just be the universe trying to test your patience as well. And so this says here, you've been patient with this situation. If this is something related to any other area of your life that's not love, that means you've been patient with this situation and with this journey, okay? The wait is over and the answer is finally going to come in, or what you want is finally going to come in. If this is love related, this is a person here telling you, you've been patient with me during this journey. The wait is over and true love is here. Okay, so again, whether it's any other situation regarding family, friends, career, a project that you're working on, something else that you're waiting on, something is testing your patience, okay? Let's go ahead and look deeper into this present energy. What is this present energy here all about? All right, and here you have the Nine of Wands, the Four of Pentacles, and the Five of Swords again. Oh my gosh. Yeah, somebody's definitely testing your patience. You're getting the same, very similar energies. Not the same, but very similar, okay? So at the bottom of the deck, look what's coming in. If you literally, stand your ground and you do not give in and you keep pushing that cart up the hill, look what's coming in. Look at that huge offer, that huge pentacle. You don't even know. This is something unimaginable. It's like you don't even imagine what's coming towards you. It's going to be a big surprise for you. It's going to be a very happy, positive surprise for some. Excuse the noise. Excuse the noise. Fireworks. For some of you guys, this is related to money coming in, right? Abundance coming in. You finally getting the money that you want, the abundance that you want. For others, this is related to a commitment, okay? A commitment. Finally, somebody here is ready to commit to you. And for others, this is a job that's being offered to you, or your business finally making the money that you want it to make. If it's a job, okay, you're going to get an offer, a higher paying position, a higher paying role, but you have to keep pushing forward. Your patience is being tested. Okay. Now here I do see the 9 of Wands, the 4 of Pentacles, and the 5 of Swords. Yeah, so there's going to be a new chapter, okay, starting I feel like right now, because we're definitely clarifying your present energies. But with the 9 of Wands here, it's saying you have to give it an extra push, right? Right now, you feel like you need to protect yourself. You're not sure if to take a next step forward or not, right? I see here that you're being a little bit closed off to opportunities. The person or the situation that you have to be closed off to is somebody who's trying to test your patience, right? Don't react to them, but open up your doors, your opportunity, okay? Or open up to those new opportunities rather, because if you're putting all your walls up, you're not going to be able to allow in those opportunities, right? The Ace of Pentacles, that is coming in. So right now you might be feeling a little bit defensive, or somebody around you might be feeling a little bit defensive. But again, open up your energies to those new opportunities, okay? Because again, there's a personality type who is trying to trigger you, test your patience, and or this person here might be just very immature, okay? There's some kind of a disagreement happening. Don't give them too much information. I feel like that's what they want. Let's go ahead and tune into one of these energies. Give me more clarity. So here we have illusion, okay? This could be you, or this could be somebody that you're dealing with. If this is you, this says lies and illusions are holding you back from seeing the truth. Unable to see the reality. Ask yourself, are you stuck in an illusion, right? Creating your own illusion as to, why you have to remain somewhere where it's not okay. You're lying to yourself. You're making up excuses as to, oh, well, at least this is okay with me. At least they're doing that, right? When in reality, you know that this person can be doing more. This person can be, giving more, okay? You know that they might be lying, that they're not, telling you the full truth, but you might be making excuses for them. Ask yourself, are you just making excuses for that person, for that situation, or for yourself to stay in a job that you don't want to be in, that you're not being appreciated in, or with a family member, friends, a group of people, or one particular person that is not treating you well, okay? So again, that is you cutting off that blindfold of that illusion and being honest with yourself. Yes, it may not be easy to face the truth, but it's definitely going to liberate you, and you're going to stop wasting time. For others of you guys, you are dealing with a person or a group of people, personality type, okay, who keeps lying. They keep lying to you. They keep lying to themselves, okay? And it says here, lies and illusions hold them back from seeing the truth. Unable to see reality. You might be tired of explaining yourself to this person or to this group of people, and you're like, gosh, why are they just not seeing it the way that I know is true? Because this person knows that you're right, but they would rather lie to themselves, lie to you, to stay in comfort zone, because they're the ones who want to be comfortable. They want to keep doing what they've been doing, and they want to project everything that is going on that is wrong onto you, right? And so this is kind of like projection. Somebody here might be projecting, all the problems, all the insecurities onto you, okay? But don't fall for it is what this is saying. Remember, you're just being tested, okay? So yeah, this person might be unable to see your side of the story, and they might be trying to convince you, no, you're crazy, right? It's kind of like narcissists do that, right? They kind of like do that gaslighting thing. That's how I'm kind of seeing it. Somebody's stuck in an illusion. And also, are you gaslighting yourself? Ask yourself that question, Okay. And in the extended is where we dive deeper into the situation, into the other person's subconscious thoughts about you, their deeper feelings, emotions for you, their next moves, actions towards you, how this entire situation is all going to develop and turn out for you. And we're going to go ahead and get a final message from source. Okay, so that final message will tie everything up for you. If you want to watch a link to the extended, you can watch that link to the extended down in the description box below. You will find that link. For any personal readings, also you can find the link to my personal readings down in the description box below. And check out all of your monthly readings, your mid-monthly readings, all of your last week's readings, blessings readings, love readings. You can find all of those links to your sign down in the first comment that I pinned down below as well. Make sure to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, comment down below. Take very good care of yourselves, and until next time, bye-bye. In the extended reading, I go into the other person's subconsciousness, their deeper thoughts about you, their deeper feelings for you, their next actions, moves, and more. And thank you all so much for all of your positive feedback for the extended reading. I am so glad that you guys are loving the extended reading so much. So again, if you want to check out the link to the extended, the link is down in the description box below. And I have partnered with Psychic Source so that you can receive 10 minutes for only $10 and an additional 3 minutes for free. I'm not the one doing the readings on Psychic Source, but you can choose any psychic of your choice. You can choose to either talk to them online or call them. Make sure to use my special discount code 26489 at checkout. The link to my Psychic Source partnership is down in the description box below. And check out my website at genamoon.com. Click on shop. I do have new jewelry pieces, rings, bracelets, crystals, necklaces, and so much more for both men and women. So check that out at genamoon.com and click on shop, and follow me on Instagram at Gena Moon Official, as I will be posting more on there.